Section 3.1, we're solving systems of equations by graphing. Now, a couple things here. Again, a linear system, okay, consists of linear equations or equations of lines. And in order to solve a solution to a system, okay, of two equations, you're going to have an ordered pair as an answer. So all of your answers will be in the ordered pair x comma y. Okay, so you'll have two numbers as your answers as we look at these. Okay, now how do we solve a system by graphing? Now, I've got some steps here. There are going to be some differences on this from what I will do in the example, so I want you to understand this is going to change just a little bit. But it says here that we're going to graph both equations using either slope-intercept form, slope and the y-intercept, or x and y intercepts. Now, it says here whichever is more comfortable for you, but here's the suggestion I have for you. Put it in slope-intercept form. Get y by itself, so that way it's an easier fix for you, because there are going to be some, if you solve by intercepts, that you're going to get decimals, and decimals or fractions are really hard to graph. So just do yourself a favor and put everything into slope-intercept form as we're graphing here. So what we're going to have to do is, in order to find the solution, again, you're going to find where the two lines intersect. And whatever that point is, x and y, okay, that's going to be your answer. Now, at the end, you can always check your solution. You're going to substitute, you could substitute x, y into both equations to see if it comes out true or not. Okay? Now, there's going to be some of you, as you're graphing, that maybe your lines aren't perfect, so maybe your points is where they intersect or maybe just a little bit off. That's okay. But I will tell you this, in the problems that you're going to do, you will not have any fractions or decimals as your answers in ordered pairs. Okay, so let's take a look at this first example here. What is the solution to the system negative 3x plus 2y equals 8 and x plus 2y equals negative 8? All right, so I want to take both of these equations and I want to get y by itself. So negative 3x plus 2y, x plus 2y equals negative 8. Okay, so if I want to get y by itself in this equation right here, I'm going to have to move the 3x. So I'm going to have to add 3x to each side. Do the opposite of it. Okay, these 3x's go away and I get 2y equals 3x plus 8. Remember, I want my final equation to look like this: y equals mx plus b. Okay, because we all know how to graph those y equals mx plus b equations. Then I'm going to divide everything by 2. Divide by 2, these 2's go away, and this is y equals, 2 doesn't go into 3 evenly, so y equals 3, not 3 over 2, or not 3 over 3, 3 over 2, x plus, and in this case, 8 divided by 2 is 4. Okay, so now I'm going to graph this equation. My b value is 4. That tells me I'm going to go up 4 and put a dot. And then my slope is 3 over 2, or 3 halves. It tells me I'm going to go up 3. I'm going to go right 2. So let's go ahead and let's put those on our graph to start. Okay, so I'm going to go up 4 units, and we're going to put a dot. So I go up 4 units, put a dot. And then from there, I'm going to go up 3 units, and I'm going to go right 2 units and put another dot. All right, now I can draw my line here. Do the best to try and keep this as accurate as possible here. Let's do this one more time. Okay, like so. And then going the other way, like so. Okay, so there's the very first line that we have. That's y equals 3 halves x plus 4. Okay? So I made that line black. Y equals 3 halves x plus 4. I go up 4, put a dot, and then I go up 3 and right 2. Now, next example, again, I want to get y by itself, so I'm going to subtract x. Oops. Subtract x and subtract x. So now 2y equals negative x and minus 8. Okay. And then I'm going to divide everything by 2. These 2's are going to cancel out, just like those x's did up there. And y is going to equal negative 1 half x. And then 8 divided by 2 is, or negative 8 divided by 2 is negative 4. So my y-intercept here is negative 4. My slope is negative 1 half. Okay, so that tells me on this one, I'm going to go down 4 and then down 1, right 2. So on this one here, we are going to go down 4, put a dot. And then I'm going to go down 1, right 2, put another dot. And then I'm going to draw my line here. Okay, as you can see, I've got my two lines, and then you'll see the spot where they intersect. Now, okay, this is where they intersect. So what I've got to figure out now, what ordered pair is that? Now remember, I said that you won't have any decimals or any fractions on these. And sometimes, depending on how your line is, your lines might not be perfect, you know. In this case, the solution, okay, in this case, the solution is, as we look at this, the solution is left 4, that's negative 4, and down 2. Negative 4 and negative 2. Okay? That's where they intersect. Negative 4 and negative 2. So as I look at that, my answer here is negative 4 and negative 2. Okay, so that's one example here of how you're going to do these. So essentially you're graphing two lines. Tell me where they meet at. Now, should be able to finish on this page the examples in Class Kick.